Did you know the Queen of Soul Aretha Franklin had 2 children before her 16th birthday? At the age of 19 she got married to a pimp. We will also explore the most talked about rumor if Aretha Franklin's father was her baby daddy. Aretha Franklin was renowned as one of the world's most respected singers, left an indelible mark on the music industry, with her powerful and emotionally charged soul music that resonated with audiences worldwide. Clarence Franklin, her father, played a pivotal role in her life. He was not only her father but also an enormously successful Baptist preacher. His influence on her upbringing and early exposure to gospel music had a profound impact on Aretha Franklin's musical journey. So, if you're an Aretha Franklin fan or simply curious about this legend, hit the like button and let's dive in. Who were Aretha Franklin's parents? Aretha Louise Franklin was born in Memphis in 1942 into a large and musically gifted family. Her parents were Barbara and Clarence Levon C.L. Franklin. Her father hailed from Shelby, Mississippi, and was a prominent preacher, while her mother was equally talented, being a piano player and singer in her own right. The combination of their musical talents and her father's role as a preacher deeply influenced Aretha Franklin's upbringing and her path towards becoming a legendary singer. Who was Aretha Franklin's preacher father? C.L. Franklin. Aretha Franklin's parents had 3 other children together, and both Clarence C.L. and Barbara had children from previous relationships. When Aretha was just 2 years old, the family relocated to Buffalo, New York, and before she turned 5, they permanently moved to Detroit. C.L. Franklin, known for his remarkable voice, became the pastor of New Bethel Baptist Church in Detroit in 1946. However, Aretha's parents had a troubled marriage, and in 1948, they separated. Barbara returned to Buffalo with her son Vaughn from a previous relationship, leaving behind Aretha and her siblings. C.L. Franklin had a child outside of his marriage with a young member of his congregation when he was 25. Contrary to some public beliefs, Aretha's mother did not completely abandon her children. Aretha recalled seeing her mother during the summers in Buffalo, and Barbara frequently visited her children in Detroit. Sadly, Barbara passed away from a heart attack on March 7, 1952, when Aretha was just about to turn 10 years old. During this challenging time, several women, including her grandmother Rachel and gospel singer Mahalia Jackson, took turns helping care for the children. C.L. Franklin himself faced adversity when he was shot and wounded in 1979 in what was believed to be an attempted robbery at his home. Tragically, he remained in a coma for 5 years and passed away in 1984 at the age of 69. How Aretha got into music. Aretha Franklin's initial musical training took place while singing gospel music at New Bethel Baptist Church in Detroit, where her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, served as the pastor. She began her professional music career in her early teenage years, eventually signing a contract with Columbia Records in 1960. At the age of 14, she released a gospel album titled The Gospel Sound of Aretha Franklin in 1956. In 1960, Aretha Franklin made the transition from gospel to secular music, marking a pivotal moment in her career. What truly set Aretha Franklin apart was her incomparable voice. Her vocal range was extraordinary, and her ability to convey deep emotions through her singing remains unparalleled even today. Whether she was delivering a soulful ballad or an upbeat track, her voice consistently placed her in a league of her own, earning her the title of one of the greatest vocalists of all time. What were the biggest songs from Aretha Franklin? Aretha Franklin had numerous iconic songs throughout her illustrious career. Some of her biggest and most renowned songs include 1. Respect. This song became a feminist anthem and is one of Aretha's signature tunes. It topped the charts and earned her 2 Grammy Awards. 2. Natural Woman. You Make Me Feel Like, a powerful ballad that showcases Aretha's vocal prowess. It remains one of her most beloved songs. 3. I Say a Little Prayer. This classic song is known for its catchy melody and heartfelt lyrics. 4. Chain of Fools. With its infectious rhythm and soulful delivery, this song is a standout in Aretha's catalog. 5. Think. Featured in the film The Blues Brothers, this song is a fiery and spirited anthem. 6. You Make Me Feel Like, a Natural Woman, co-written by Carole King. This song is a testament to Aretha's ability to infuse emotion into every note she sings. 7. I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You, the title track from her breakthrough album. This song solidified her status as the Queen of Soul. 8. Bridge Over Troubled Water. Aretha's rendition of this Simon and Garfunkel classic is known for its emotional depth. 9. Ain't No Way, a heartfelt ballad that showcases the depth of Aretha's vocal range and emotional delivery. 10. Spanish Harlem. This Latin-inspired track showcases her versatility as an artist. These are just a few of the many timeless songs in Aretha Franklin's extensive discography, each of which has left an indelible mark on the world of music. Was C.L. Franklin also Aretha's baby daddy? The paternity of Aretha Franklin's first child, Clarence, has been the subject of rumors and speculation for many years. Aretha gave birth to Clarence when she was young and never publicly disclosed the identity of the child's father. While there have been claims and rumors that her father, C.L. Franklin, was the father of Clarence, these allegations are not substantiated, and there is no definitive evidence to support them. Several factors have contributed to the persistence of these rumors. 1. C.L. Franklin's affairs. It is known that C.L. Franklin had extramarital affairs during his lifetime, which has led some to speculate that one of these affairs may have involved his own daughter. 2. Resemblance. Some people have noted a physical resemblance between Clarence and C.L. Franklin, but physical resemblances can be coincidental. 3. Age difference. The significant age difference between Aretha and the supposed father of her child has added to the suspicion. 4. Strained relationship. Aretha had a strained relationship with her father, which may have been influenced by various factors, including allegations of inappropriate behavior. It's important to note that without concrete evidence or confirmation from Aretha Franklin herself, the paternity of Clarence remains speculative. According to Aretha Franklin's biographer David Ritz, the father of her youngest child Clarence is believed to have been Donald Burke, a schoolmate. Was Aretha Franklin ever married? Ted White. Aretha Franklin married Ted White in 1961 when she was 19 years old. They first crossed paths in 1954 at a party, and White had a reputation as a smooth operator. It's been suggested that Franklin's relationship with White may have been connected to the growing tension between her and her father, the minister C.L. Franklin, regarding the direction of her career. Aretha was interested in transitioning from gospel music to pop, and White had connections in the gospel world. The marriage between Franklin and White was tumultuous, marked by domestic disputes and difficulties. They had one child together, a son named Teddy Richards. The strains in their relationship ultimately led to their separation in 1968, and they officially divorced in 1969. Glynn Turman. In 1977, Aretha Franklin met Glynn Turman at a charity benefit party for the organization Giant Step, and they began dating. Their relationship quickly blossomed, and they became engaged in March 1978. At the time of their marriage, Aretha had 4 children, and Glynn Turman had 3 children from a previous marriage. Aretha and Glynn's wedding was significant to her because she wanted to have a storybook wedding, which she felt she had missed out on when she married Ted White. However, over time, their marriage faced challenges as Aretha became deeply involved in revitalizing her career. Glynn Turman is well known for his roles in various films and TV series, including Cooley High, The Wire, and House of Lies. In 2020, he appeared in supporting roles in the acclaimed films The Way Back and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Ken Cunningham. Following her separation from Ted White, Aretha Franklin entered a new chapter in her personal life. In 1969, she met Ken Cunningham, and their relationship had a much more positive impact on her life compared to her previous marriage. Cunningham played a supportive role in Aretha's life and helped her overcome certain challenges, including her struggles with alcohol. Many have noted that Aretha needed someone who could guide her in a positive direction, and Cunningham appeared to fulfill that role. While Cunningham served as her manager for a period, and they lived together, Aretha Franklin and Ken Cunningham never officially married. However, during their time together, they had a son named Kekaf, born in March 1970. Aretha was reportedly happy to have a child with Cunningham but was hesitant to marry again, likely influenced by the difficulties she had experienced in her previous marriage to Ted White. Willie Wilkerson. In January 2012, Aretha Franklin made an announcement that she was engaged to Willie Wilkerson, a close personal friend with whom she had a long-standing relationship. However, their engagement came to an end just a few weeks later. Tragically, Willie Wilkerson passed away in 2020 due to complications related to COVID-19. Dennis Edwards. She had a long-standing friendship with Aretha Franklin dating back to the mid-1960s. They reportedly dated for a period of time in the early 1970s. Aretha Franklin was so inspired by her relationship with Edwards that she wrote a song about him. The song Daydreaming, released in 1972, features Franklin praising a lover who she describes as the kind of guy that you give your everything. It's a heartfelt and romantic tribute to Dennis Edwards and their relationship at the time. How many children did Aretha Franklin have? Aretha Franklin was a mother to 4 sons. Her journey into motherhood began at a very young age. She became pregnant for the first time when she was just 12 years old and gave birth to her first child, a son named Clarence, in 1955. Initially, it was believed that Donald Burke, a boy from her school, was the father of Clarence. However, it was later revealed in one of her handwritten wills, discovered in 2019, that Clarence's father was actually Edward Jordan. In addition to Clarence, Aretha gave birth to her second son, Edward, on January 22, 1957. While she pursued her career, her grandmother Rachel and sister Irma took turns raising her children. Eddie, as he was known, followed in his mother's footsteps in the music industry and worked as a gospel singer, even collaborating with Aretha on some projects. Her third child, Ted White, Jr., was born in 1964 and is professionally known as Teddy Richards. Although he grew up primarily under the care of his father, he remained close to his mother and spent decades playing backup guitar in her band. Aretha's youngest son, Keith Cunningham, was born in 1970 and is the child of her road manager Ken Cunningham. Keith pursued a career as a gospel rapper and had the opportunity to perform on stage with his mother several times. He is also the father of several children who, like their famous grandmother, are singer-songwriters. In July 2023, a jury ruled that the 2014 will was valid, allowing Keith and his children to inherit Aretha Franklin's Michigan home. Aretha Franklin legacy. The Queen of Soul left an enduring legacy in music and civil rights. With her powerful voice, she delivered iconic hits like Respect and Natural Woman, and became a symbol of empowerment during the civil rights movement. Her pioneering achievements include being the first woman in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and winning 18 Grammy Awards. Aretha's influence on artists spans generations, and her gospel roots and ability to bridge genres are legendary. Her music continues to inspire and uplift, making her an indelible figure in American culture and a champion for respect and equality.